My guy is here. ASAP Rocky's in the building.
Yeah.
Hi, my love.
Hey, how you doing?
What do you have on today? Give me the rundown.
I'm on my Slick Rick tip today.
Okay, tell me. Break it down
Very
for the
old
people.
School. I got like too many chains on, very excessive.
It looks very heavy on the neck.
Thank you. You know, I feel very 88 with my ring on, like a 4-finger ring.
What does your ring say?
All, you know, that's what we represent.
I thought it said
Og.
Angie. I was really.
You was about to
I
rob
thought
me.
you really prepared for today's interview. I was really excited.
You was about to rob me. That's crazy. You was about
Let me
to
hold
jack
that.
me.
What size are you? What size?
What's your shoe size?
What's your size? And then is this one of your babushkas?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
is
it's
this?
a babushka right here. I just got it on the neck right now. Babushka. You know,
that-
it's a testing tour merch bandana. My little jacket I made. This is actually like all these pins and stuff is from the thrift stores and stuff.
But
So
what's up with these pieces, though? This is not
Yeah,
ordinary
man.
pieces.
yeah, this my little ASAP piece right here. It spells out my name. Well, you know the game.
Yeah.
ASAP. Couple charms. Little V-Lone piece. Little testing piece. You know.
Light work.
Yeah.
I always like to know what you have on when you come.
Thank you.
So a lot of you, everybody knows already, Yams Day is coming back, and
Yes.
we have tickets to give away, so we're going to do that today with Rocky.
Yes.
Tell somebody who's never experienced Yams Day what is happening.
Man, Yams Day is crazy. So this is our 4th annual Yams Day. I mean, I'll give you brief history on the past 3 ones. Last year we had Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi. We had French Montana, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Everybody performed. That one got shut down early.
What happened last year?
Little fight broke out, but that ain't about nothing. The year before that.
Way to go, guys. I hate when people fight at good, like, this is for a good cause.
That's the wrong energy. And what I will say
Yeah.
is I feel like everybody was very apologetic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yams Day is not one of those problematic situations. It's supposed to be like unity and you know,
Yes.
expressing that in harmony and whatnot. Celebrating somebody that was a musical figure and icon
Yeah.
and whatnot. So, you know, and I appreciate that from people because obviously we still mourning for him and just to show the legacy and see how it's still like persevering and whatnot. I think that's beautiful. You feel me?
Yeah.
The man's been dead. He's been gone for about like 4 years now. So, you know, this
the
is-
name stays, and
Yes,
the and the
yes,
legacy stays, which is dope. Is it emotional still? Like, do you still
Yeah,
feel?
man, because I miss that dude, man. He was crazy, man. It's nothing like him. Nobody like him. But the year prior to that, we had myself, Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, the
That was a big
Weeknd.
deal. And the
Yeah.
thing is, you don't promote them, right?
Nah,
They're just
we don't
kind of
promote them.
surprised.
That's what we do every year. So, like, you come and you just got to expect everybody that he either was friends with or touched or had love for to come out and support. You know what I'm saying? And we try not to get everybody on the same bill the same year. So
Right.
sometimes you got to save people for, like, the year prior.
Like
or-
this year at the Barclay.
Exactly.
So do you have surprises this year?
Yes, we do, of course.
are you-
Surprises every year.
And you know what they are? Or
Yeah,
you,
we do.
Or you don't know till like day of?
No, we know who they
Okay.
are. A few of them.
All right, good.
and a few of them, you know, just like hip-hop people, they late, fashionably late. So we going to find out today and tomorrow.
Will you wait? Was Tekashi banned already from Barclay? I mean, he wasn't at the Barclay last year.
No, it
wasn't
wasn't.
at the Barclay.
It wasn't, but he was banned from the...
A lot of places.
Yeah. I don't think he was banned at the moment,
Oh.
January 18th last year.
Got it.
But he definitely got banned from that.
But he didn't know Yams. But he probably
Nah,
just
but-
came out as a respect, right?
Yeah, for sure, because it's New York, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So he a New York artist, and we always like to, you know, promote New York artists
Yeah.
aside from that, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it's good, you know, to carry on that tradition, you know?
All right, well, everybody, we're going to give some tickets away today after the, well, actually, we're going to do it in a couple of minutes. ASAP Rocky's in the building. We got tickets to Yams Day. By the way, you can buy your tickets, and it's for a good cause.
Yep, and if you buy the tickets today and tomorrow and the day of, you get this customized, very special V-Lone ASAP Yams t-shirt, you know. And
Today?
Yes, today and tomorrow, so.
Didn't I read, too, that you're doing like a collab? Is that the Off-White? You're doing a...
So we did an Off-White collaboration sweatsuit for Yams Day.
Yeah.
We did a cactus plant collaboration, a Disco Ferno. We did a Fredo, rest in peace, Fredo Santana. He was part of Chief Keef's group. You know, everybody know he just passed not too long ago, and it was you know, he was one of Yams' good friends and one of our good friends. We knew him internally before the fame and everything. So it's like we want to pay respect. So we got a t-shirt for him. Proceeds go to, you know, his causes and whatnot and his family and whatnot. Yeah.
And what do the Yams Day causes go What is
They
it?
they go to a nonprofit organization that Mama Yams set up. You know what I'm saying?
Mama Yams was here with Pro Style the other day.
Yeah, yo,
Yeah,
she be partying, man. Like sometimes I'll be at the club, like I'll see her pull up, like I'm like, Mama Yams.
At the
like,
club.
Yeah, she be out 3, 4 a.m. partying. I love
Good for
that
her.
lady.
At least she finding joy. You know what I
she
mean?
is, yeah,
I'm
she
sure
keeping it going.
that's a tough, burden to bear as a
for
mom.
Sure, for sure.
So what is the organization that she has? What do they do?
The Always Strive and Prosper organization. It's just basically about like drug awareness and the prevention and whatnot like that. You know,
Yeah, that's good.
we know our brother died from an overdose, and just like people like Lil Peep and Mac Miller, rest in peace. You know, it's one of those situations where in hip hop, it's kind of it's oversaturated with that, and you hear that more common than you hear like rest in peace XXX people really being murdered or something like that. It's a lot of people just dying from overdosing and close to near death experiences. You hear that a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to like kind of chill.
I know. I was gonna ask you how that affects you because you've been, you publicly do what you do.
I publicly did the little LSD and all that.
Yeah. So where you at with all that now?
Sober, man. Sober right now.
Really?
Yeah.
How long?
15 days.
15 days. All right. 15 days more than before.
It was my New Year's resolution. I just, like I said, and praise the Lord, sometimes I even stop the smoking when it's time to focus. Like, I just got to get my mind right, get it healthy. And
how does that feel? How do you feel?
I'm 30 years old now, so it's like when I smoke weed, like I just be like, damn. Like, I'll be out of it, Ange. I'm
like
talking about
super high?
faded,
yeah,
shaded. Like, priorities don't matter.
I've seen you
I know
like
you
that.
have, but back then, it didn't matter when you only like 24, 25. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to chill a little bit. But, that's just for now. I'm not forever. It's just I'm, getting my SHIT together.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. All right. So, everybody, once again, Yams Day. When's the date? January 17th.
January 17th.
Which is what?
Thursday.
Thursday? Thank you. Oh, my God. It's right here. Thursday. It's at the Barclay.
Yep.
Who's performing? Tell them who's performing.
We got I could announce a few people. I'll give because I want to save the a lot of the big names. We got Ski Mask, we got Chief Keef. We got Young M.A. Shout out to Young M.A.
Ah, nice. I love Young M.A. by the way.
I love her too. She one of the illest female rappers.
I say that all the time.
OD. Like
when people ask me, I always say her. They're always surprised. I'm like, why?
I love her style.
Me
you know
too.
What I'm saying? Because it's just, and you know who else I like? You ever heard of this chick Rico Nasty?
No.
Yo, you gotta check her out. She fire.
Where's she from?
I don't know. I think she from Maryland, right? DMV
That's
or something like
DMV
that. Yeah.
girl over there. She know.
Yeah, she fire because what I like about Rico Nasty and what I like about Young M.A. is like, usually when you looking at a female, it's from a sexist perspective in rap. You either want to
overselling sex.
You either want to have, you either want to rag them or you want to. You know what I'm saying? You attracted to him.
Or what? or what?
I'm trying not to curse, but you want to do sexual things. So I think like,
oh my God!
I think with Rico Nasty and with Young M.A., like they could get you moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter if it's a male or a female.
It's not about that, right? It's about the
usually
music
when
and
you
the
listen to
bars.
female rappers, they song like, bitches on my dick. Y'all hoes want to dress like me. Y'all hoes want to be like me. And we hear that shit enough in rap.
I know.
It's predominantly men doing that, saying that about each other. Then I don't need no females telling each other how they on each other imaginary dicks and shit. I'm good on all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But shout outs to Nicki and Cardi at the top doing their thing. And, shout outs to all the females that's coming up that got their own style. Tierra Whack, all these chicks that's actually fire. You know what I'm saying? I want to shed light on that. Og DVD Part 4 is going to show all the females in hip hop. Yeah, all the females in hip hop that's actually fire. You know what I'm saying? That got their own style, you dig? And some girls is sexy and they still got bars and they still do their things. Shout outs to Sweetie and all that, you know what I'm saying? So like it's a couple, you know what I mean, couple girls on the come up. Shout outs to a lot of the girls that I know, you know what I mean? It's a lot to remember off top.
I have also that Playboy Cardi is performing.
Yep.
And
he gang though. He all you did.
Yes.
So you know how we do.
Were you fighting the other day?
Nah, that was
Cardi.
not me.
It was not you, because
Nah.
it's so funny because it looked like it. That's a weird thing.
I get that a lot, man. I get confused with Travis Scott, Joey Badass.
It was Travis
Chief
Scott
Keef.
and Playboy Cardi fighting.
You know what? That might have been Joey Badass up there wilding out on them Canadians, man. Joey got to chill. Bye, man. You feel me?
Okay. All right, then. That was good talk. That was good talk about that. Please stay out of trouble.
And you know I'll be behaving myself. Come on now.
I don't know that.
Yes,
no,
you do.
No, I don't.
When the last time you heard about me
This
personally
week.
get-
This week. Actually, I
I
heard
told
something.
you that wasn't me.
Clearly,
Shaggy.
it wasn't you. But what I had heard was that you had gotten into a fight, and I didn't know what was happening. Luckily, you seem to be okay, because it must not have been you, because your face doesn't seem to be.
Yeah. You know what?
Your pretty little face seems to be intact.
I try to keep the face pretty. I try my best. You know what I'm saying?
do.
I don't like. I'm not a fighter. I'm not no gangster, so I ain't no tough guy, man. I don't promote that. Like, I promote creativity. Really and truly, that's what really get me going. Besides beautiful women, you know what I'm saying? Not like their object and nothing like that, but I just feel like I'm inspired to, like, you know, make dope stuff for people that's like minded like myself. And I just love, you know, my clothes, and I love women, and
You said women already.
oh yeah. And I love, you know, cartoons.
The women love you too, by the way.
I love them back.
Who are you in a relationship right now?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Do we know her? Is she famous? Because
Nah.
you like a famous girl.
She regular. She normal.
Is this like serious or is new?
It's new.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a relationship guy, or you like
Nah.
you like to keep it casual?
Yeah, I'm usually not a relationship kind of guy. Just based off the fact that, like, I don't like I prefer long-term friendships and relationships and acquaintances opposed to just one night stands, or just like
Right.
going out with somebody then having them be your ex and hating them.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's why it's just like, for me, if I get involved with a female, 9 times out of 10 she's gonna be in my life from that point moving forward.
Like forever? You're one of those that you're like friends with
Why
your
not?
exes? Yeah.
Why not? Because a lot of my friends, a lot of the girls I used to date are now the head chief at Dior, or the head chief at Gucci, or the head, you know, person at this and that. And like, we gonna work together eventually, and it's just good energy. They want to see me win, and I love that they, you know, prospering. It's just beautiful. Some of them married right now. Some of my exes pregnant, all that. And I think that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
So you end nicely.
Oh man, I end beautifully.
There's got to be some that don't end nicely. There has to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's crazy women out there. I'm not in control of that though.
There's definitely some women that
There's some women out there that are psychotic. But it's men that's psychotic for women too, I guess. But like, they're predominantly more crazy women, and y'all know that's the truth. By nature,
I don't know that's the truth, actually.
by nature, we are not gonna have this battle of the sexes.
We are more. Well, we tend to be more emotional.
True.
So then maybe that could seem crazy, but men could be a little crazy too.
There's nothing worse than an emotional man.
But sometimes they're not emotional. Sometimes they could be obsessive, or like, you know.
Those are all emotions.
Yeah, you're right. You're not an emotional guy. I feel like you low key might be an emotional guy.
I'm a sweetheart, so for me, it's like, you know, it's easy to hurt my feelings. That's why I try to protect my heart. For real. I'm not trying to play victim.
Right.
Like, it's easy to hurt my feelings, and I guess my defense mechanism is like not being
Guarded.
Yeah,
guarded.
you know. So that's really it.
That's very cute.
Thank you.
See, that's why. See, he knows what he's
She
doing.
make me blush.
He knows what he's doing. Yo,
I'm
how's your
dark-skinned.
mom? You
She
know,
good.
You know, I
Yo,
love your mom.
I swear, I was just watching this interview, like the Rakim interview, like 2 weeks ago. I promise you.
I always
on
say this,
tour.
but please, if you're a fan of ASAP Rocky and you never watched my interview when I introduced him to Rakim,
Classic.
please do. It's a classic.
Thank you so much.
It's one of my favorites of all time. Easily top 5, top 10, one of my favorites of all time.
That highlights my career. That highlights my life. I was just so green, and I was just so new.
It was so because you were still like, now I feel like you're really who you like. You were still like. You were like, you know, you were still like your, I don't know, you were just on your cool shit. You're like your extra cool shit with me.
Yeah.
But when he walked in, you just turned into like a kid. You was like, yo. And I loved seeing that. I loved seeing that you show like that type of moment. It was, and being open with it was dope.
Honestly,
you were like, can I call my mom? I was like, yeah, you can call your mom. It was just dope. I'll always remember that. I don't care, 10 years from now.
My mom love your ass.
Yeah,
she love you to death.
Yeah, I love her too.
Swear.
That was a great moment. Anyway, yes, go watch that if you haven't yet, and go get tickets to Yams Day. It is Thursday at the Barclay.
Yep.
There's not going to be any fighting this year because everybody's clear about the agenda.
And last year when the fight happened, I think everybody, you know, we got to speak about it, and that's why it didn't prolong or nothing escalated from there.
What do you mean?
You know, the whole fight and the situation with you you know, the Brooklyn cats and us Harlem cats, you know, what happened. And I think everybody squared it out like men. And
Did you square it out there that night?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I think
That's unusual.
Yeah, because it's everybody's on a common mutual ground, and it's like we doing it for Yams, bro. His mom's is this, it's kids there. People ain't come for that. People really want to see a show and celebrate somebody. And at the end of the day, ASAP, we ain't on that tip right now. At least Flacco not. You know, I can't really speak for everybody in ASAP. Everybody fight, but you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you know, shit happens.
Yeah.
And I appreciate people who are very apologetic and very sincere about that, and it's very honorable, you know, as young men and as men, what everybody did at the end of the day. So.
I'm amazed actually that it happened then, because usually emotions are high and you still hot.
Because we all knew we were wrong.
I got it.
You know when you wrong is like.
So you fought and then squashed it.
Like men should. Yeah. What happened to that? People don't fight and squash it. The whole purpose of fighting back in the days, before my time.
Shoot a fair one?
Fair one. Get it on. Sometimes niggas get jumped. I understand. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole purpose of fighting was so you could just settle your differences. Don't get me wrong. Some niggas just need to get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? When you see them, you got to run that fade. That's that. But like, at the end of the day, most of the time, you just got to fight. So it's a mutual respect that's, you know, being understood. Taking place.
And if somebody does have to get fucked up, it shouldn't happen at a positive, good event with their children and parents.
So we all wrong by default. I apologize, you know.
All right, so Thursday goes down. Maybe there'll be some surprise guests up in there.
Oh, it will be.
Okay,
the whole lineup is basically surprise guests. We have French Montana every year. Shout out to my brother Frenchie. You know, Coke Boys. I love my brother. He's crazy.
He's crazy. I'm so mad at him for saying all that R. Kelly shit. And I know he was probably out drinking, wasn't really paying attention.
Can I say something about that?
Yes, please.
I think he had a Kanye moment where he was trying to articulate something and, you know, his delivery just wasn't right. I think what he was trying to say was like, people like Bill Cosby, people like R. Kelly, they, you know, build up this legacy for a long time, and it's just like, it just gets taken away. Don't get me wrong. Do I know if R. Kelly is a rapist and all that other stuff? It seems like he is. I mean, like he married Aaliyah when she was 15, all that other stuff. But then the parents have to sign off on that. Like, isn't that like? No,
they forged the papers. His man forged papers to say that she was 18.
Word?
Yeah, it's bad.
You lying.
And I don't care how old. I don't care who.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's kind of sick. But my point.
There's shit that's inexcusable. I feel
exactly.
I feel
you know, I was about to say, if you know, he married Aaliyah at 14, 15. That's kind of, you know what I'm saying. He was what, 30 or 27 or something.
Yeah, we should have pulled the plug. Then.
How old was he when that alleged video came out?
I think he was like 20. I want to say 29. I could be wrong. It could be 27. But too old.
Yeah, way too old. On a little girl. Too goddamn old. And I look at it like this, like, you know what I'm saying. If that man has a sickness, you know what I'm saying, he needs to be dealt with. He done beat the court dates and all that stuff. That goes to show that this whole system is corrupted. It's bigger than that. Yeah. But it's all the time, it just takes away from legacies and shit like that. And it's fucked up that like people like him who he was the king of R&B.
I know.
You feel what I'm saying? Like R. Kelly was the king of R&B. He toured with Jay-Z. He did incredible shit. Like he wrote for Aaliyah. He signed people, all this shit. And he wrote I Believe I Could Fly. You feel me? And like this motherfucker now is just like known for like just being like a sex pedophile and all that other shit.
It's sad. It's actually sad.
That's what Frenchie was probably trying to say. Like it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, Frenchie crazy, so he just was drunk on his uncle shit.
I could tell from the audio. I was like, he was just talking shit. He wasn't
heard him
thinking.
Slurring his words?
I did. And what I'm happy about is that he got right to it. He ain't wait. He ain't let it slide. He was like, look, I don't fuck with, you know what I mean? I'm disappointed, and we called him racist, and not a racist, a pedophile. And he apologized and corrected himself quick.
Yeah. But at the same time, though, man, it's just like a touchy subject to speak on.
It's so touchy.
If you're not saying like fuck that nigga R. Kelly, then nobody want to hear you.
Yeah.
And that's why I get what he was trying to say.
It's overall sad. The whole thing about it is
Where's
sad.
this show at? Because I don't find it on Netflix, on YouTube. I've been on tour.
You're not a Lifetime viewer? You don't really watch Lifetime
Man, that's
television?
my mom. She be watching. Ain't that like Touched by an Angel and all that?
That's crazy. Yeah, it's the Golden Girls. I think it's on there. They say that Surviving R. Kelly was the highest show that they've ever had on the network since they've been on ever.
Of course.
You don't even know where to find it, right?
I don't.
Come on,
so Lifetime.com.
You know what? I could tell you haven't watched it just from our conversation.
Oh yeah, and excuse me if I'm.
And I bet you French didn't watch it.
Yeah.
And then said that because he was just, but it's to be seen. And
Joe,
then
just
you
so
might
you know,
sound
I'm not
different.
trying to justify.
I know you're
what
not.
R. Kelly
No,
did.
I know you're not.
I don't like little girls. I
know,
can't get
you're
jiggy with that
no,
shit.
It's clear.
That's not my style.
It's clear, but when you see it, something changes. I'm telling you why. Yeah, something in your demeanor will change when you talk about him.
Ooh.
When you see it. Yeah, it's really dark and sad, and it makes you angry.
Do I really want to see this?
Maybe you should, because you should know. You should just be, you know what I mean, informed, I guess. I don't know. Or just never.
That's not my world, man. I probably shouldn't watch that. That might fuck me up.
Might fuck you
I
up.
want a daughter one day, you know what I'm saying? So
It
it's
will
like,
fuck you up then.
yeah.
It will scare
It's crazy.
you.
I want a daughter opposed to a son, because I feel like I would corrupt my son. Like, I would have him.
Really?
Yeah, man. I would fuck his whole life up, man. He would be the best, worst little nigga out here.
Why?
Cause he would be a problem. First off, this little nigga gonna be handsome. He gonna be jiggy. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have charisma. I'm not gonna have him like tucked away in the suburbs somewhere. You know, I'm gonna make sure he go see my family in the Bronx and Harlem. Is he gonna be real? He gonna be a real nigga. You feel me?
Why is that bad?
Cause I'm problematic. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to have to
I
deal
don't
with
want
your
him
ass?
to inherit that.
So
Like,
you feel bad for your mom is what you're saying.
Nah, my mom's was alright, cause I was a good kid. I was just a worse teenager and adult
Got
when
it.
it came to women. But you know what I'm saying? Like, a daughter would calm me down. Like, that would be my princess.
Until you see her hanging out with some boy.
You know what it is? Like, it's like this, right? Like, I gotta be the father that, you know, I gotta be the kind of dad that my dad was. You gotta be supportive. You gotta kind of be understanding. Times have changed, right? Man, kids are so open-minded these days, you
And
know.
they have access
free
to
spirit,
every
right?
bit of information.
They know what twerking is at the age of 2 and 3
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And you can't really hide sex, alcohol videotape, sex, drugs videotape from these kids. That's just part of their demographic and generation. I'm not condoning it at all. I'm just saying, you know, monitoring it and just being there and being understanding is better than always, you know, trying to neglect them of it or trying to, ridicule and chastise them. You know, you got to chastise them as a parent, but just, you know, like not letting them live a little.
Yeah.
And I think that's where, at the age that I'm at now, I think, you know, that's the kind of parent I would be.
Oh,
you know?
you're going to be a good parent.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't
gonna be
got
a
somebody
cool one.
pregnant out here yet, do you?
Nah,
Okay.
from my knowledge.
Because you you haven't got any of that yet? Any of that paperwork?
Man, you know, wrap it up.
Good for you.
You did.
As you should.
Trojan, Magnum, I need that good, you know, campaign. What's poppin'? That sponsor.
That would be a nice sponsor for Yams
I'm
Day.
come clean, yeah. Brought to you by Golden Magnums.
So Yams Day, Thursday, if you want to be in the building, it is the 4th annual Yams Day.
Yep.
Of course, ASAP Rocky, the whole ASAP mob. Yes, Ferg, everybody's coming.
Yep.
Surprise guests at the Barclay this Thursday, January 17th. Tickets at Ticketmaster, right? If you want to buy tickets.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you, what are we seeing from you next? We didn't even talk about that.
I'm working on my music right now, working on another project, working with my brother Tyler, the Creator.
Nice.
His dumb ass.
What?
He was there.
You know, I've never met him. I'm dying to
What?
meet him. Isn't that crazy?
Come on, please interview Tyler.
I would love to interview Tyler.
Yo,
I feel like he is.
I'm going to call it. Please. Please.
Well,
It would be hilarious.
Tell him, please. I would love to.
You will love him. He will love
I
you.
already love him, and I don't even know him.
He's retarded.
I
Just
know.
disclaimer. He plays too much. There's something wrong with that kid. Disclaimer. That's what I'm going to say.
And so and you're in the studio together.
Yeah, it's my boy right there.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, working with Frenchie. Yeah, always.
Good.
So when you going to have Tyler in here?
I will anytime.
That shit is going to be hilarious.
Why has he never been here? I don't even know. He's not like a promoter type of
Nah,
kid.
he's not. He's weird.
That's what I'm saying. He
Yeah.
would have to want to for some
No,
reason.
he would though, because he does, like, you know what I'm saying? Other people, I know he would do you. Trust me.
Yeah, I would love that. I don't know why he hasn't. Can we reach out? Who do
Yo,
we call?
for sure, I got you. Like,
do we call?
Trust me, you would love.
I don't even know his people. I don't even know none of his people.
Him and Frank had the same. Clancy.
Him and French?
Frank Ocean.
Oh,
they used to
Frank
have the same.
I only did Frank once, and I had to go to him, and it was.
Oh, that's amazing. Frank don't do no fucking interviews.
I know it was rare, but he's so dope.
He's a genius based off the fact that he had a deal and he didn't put out an album in 4 years. And with his deal, he literally figured out how to get $20 million from Lucian Grange, drop his deal, figure out how to make the funds apply to a whole nother album, give him a bullshit album, get out his deal all in one round. Do you know how embarrassed the record industry was? Do you know how hard they've been whipping fucking artists since then? Like, this shit is some real slave shit. Like, you feel me? Like, that man figured out how to finesse the record industry, and people don't talk about that. That it took that man 2 years to do that shit. And then Blonde, he already got a $20 million check from Apple from that shit, and he didn't have to give any of that shit back to the label because he was already out his deal once he gave them Endless. You get what I'm saying? Look this.
He did that visual project.
Yeah, exactly. Now, am I lying? Anybody check out if I'm lying. This man, so now since 2016, already up 20 M's. I bet you ain't know that he had a BMW. That's how he inspired me to get my Mercedes-Benz sponsor. That's why people don't know I'm sponsored by Mercedes-Benz. That's why I do collabs. That's why I design cars. That's why my stage has cars. That's why I do the commercials and stuff. It's just like doing Dior or something like that. He inspired me to do that.
Wow.
Do you have any questions for Andrew? We do
Oh, we do.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we're gonna do Ask Angie.
Oh yeah.
We have a new segment on the show called Ask Angie.
All right, so let me make them interesting. All right, fine.
This is making me nervous.
No, don't be nervous.
Okay.
I ain't going. It's not inappropriate. I got you, Ange. Come on now.
Some
This
people
me.
be a little wild out
Come
here.
on, it's me, Ange. Come on now.
Okay.
All right. What would you say is your favorite name brand and why? That's the first question.
Oh man, that's
It could be
really
Chanel.
hard.
It could be LV and Louis Vuitton. It could be, you know,
just
it could be Timberland. You just got to tell me why. Even if it's nostalgia, even if it's comfort, if it's performance, you got to tell me why. And I know, because me and you, that's what we had in common back in the days. Every time I saw you, you check me. I don't care if it's at a charity event. What you got on?
I always like
know
what you
I'm
have
saying?
on.
What
I
you
always
got?
like to see what you
Okay.
have on. I do.
And I love what you be having on. 'Cause people don't
yeah,
know
but
you.
I be real, you know.
You be trying to be low key, but I know you got style, so that's why I'm
Clean and-
asking.
No, I'm not. I'm not like you.
It don't matter.
I'm not like you. I don't know. Like I'm a clean kind of classic.
Got it.
You know. So
You dress for comfort.
mostly I do, and
Okay.
when I also don't like to. I like to be when I don't dress for comfort. If I'm dressing to go out or to do something, I do like it to be effortless. I don't like when. I don't like for me. I don't for other people could pull it off.
Got it.
When I look too put together, like somebody put this here and this here, I don't feel right. You know what I mean?
I
like
disagree. I've seen you put together a few times. You probably don't remember. Remember, like
Tell me when.
7 years ago, we was at that charity event, and I was like, "Damn, Ange, you look fire." We was at some.
I had.
It might have been. I don't know.
It was the jewelry. I had Ophira,
You know what night I'm talking about?
Ophira, Lorraine Schwartz's sister gave me some dope ass earrings and you.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And you was. It was like. It was almost like how you know how Cardi B look right there, like with the finger weight. It was like you kind of had like the
I put
like
it
the
together.
1930s.
I mean, I clean up okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I clean up okay. But honestly, I'm like I don't know. You know what I'm
Effortless.
saying? Effortless.
Got
yeah.
you. So effortless and comfortable.
Yes.
Fine. Favorite brands. What's your favorite kind of man?
Oh, probably the same thing. Classic and effortless.
Okay.
I hate a guy who tries too
Too hard.
or he's too thirsty, and
Got
I
it.
don't.
What's too thirsty? Please put the for guys out there. Edge, can you let
You know
these
what
guys
thirsty
know?
is. Stop
I
it.
mean, I know.
Y'all know what thirsty is. You know what thirsty is. When you're thirsty, it could be for anything. You could be just out here trying to too thirsty for girls, too thirsty to meet people. You could be just too thirsty to like anything to let people know how cool you are, how rich you are, how any of that. Like if you cool and if you got bread, real bread, and you like, then you should be comfortable and easy with that. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't have to
Facts. Be thirsty.
thirsty
Hey,
with
shawty, I
everything.
got a bag for you one time, 20 racks. Come
But you
on
know,
now.
rappers have to be a little like a little over the top by nature. But
I could honestly say that I haven't spent a bag on a bitch in my life.
Ever?
Pardon. No.
that,
Unless it was
that
like,
can't
you
be
see,
true. I don't
you see
believe
what
you.
You
I
see
don't
what I
believe
said?
you.
I never spent
You
the bag
dated
on a bitch.
You dated a couple of. You dated a Jenner.
What that mean?
That means she probably likes you. You would have to.
I'm handsome.
That was enough.
Yeah. Like,
You have to buy
but
anything.
look, it's like honestly, like gifts for your girlfriends is different. I'm talking about bags on. Do you realize that like rappers will hit a chick on Instagram, fly her out, give her 15 racks, have sex with her, take her shopping, then send her on her way?
Oh.
You ain't know that?
I mean, I guess yeah. I don't really spend much time in that space, but
What?
yes, I'm not surprised.
Ask any girl
Have you?
18 to
And
38.
you've never done that.
I've never done that.
Yeah.
Never in my life, ever.
But some of your friends have.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to out anybody.
I feel like girls should take me shopping, you know what I'm saying? And that's not even me trying to sound cool and cocky. I really do believe that. And I know that a lot
you
of you
believe
got,
that girls should just take you shopping?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm handsome. Like no, like I'm a bad bitch in that term. You know what I'm saying? Like,
is that what
so
you go with? Is that what you tell them? Do they know this, or you just expect it?
they gotta know if they fucking with me. It's like one of them situations where it's like, I don't want nothing from you if you don't want nothing from me besides like good company, great sex, and inspiration. You know, if I can't get inspired by you, you don't have great conversation, we ain't got nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? I'm tired of having like lustful and just like empty sex. It's just meaningless sex.
Right.
It's just like you bust a nut and then it's just like, all right, what you about to do? Because I'm about to like, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of, I'm
that's
too
not
old
fulfilling
for
you.
that. Not no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like now, like girls, you tell them come hang out, they think they gonna get the D. And sometimes you gotta curve them because like they be too thirsty, like you said, or they just not your style, your forte. Like some girls gotta know like it's certain type of dudes out there that's just like really like pushing, like raising the bar, like this lifestyle of like we carry on the legacy of Pharrell. We carry on the legacy of like with Ye, what he was doing. Like that's what we on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not about that lifestyle, you won't get it. And people who not about that lifestyle only want a bag. If you only want to fuck with a dude for a bag, that's complacent. That's temporary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't you don't
Anyway,
gain no
she should
knowledge.
buy you a bag.
But I get all that shit for free, so it's like,
right.
what can you really give me that I can't give myself?
But she should take you shopping because
She
you're pretty.
should. Why not? I like nice things. I like flowers. I like
You
white
do?
flowers, yeah.
That's it. You're gonna get a ton of flowers now.
Yeah, I hope so.
Just putting it out there for everybody.
Yeah.
I love that. So this is what happens. It's Ask Angie, but then I start asking the question. I can't help myself.
Because you're a professional.
I can't
you know how
help.
to
No, it's
divert
like I
the
can't
questions.
help it. I really can't help it. Anyway.
All right, so I
You
might
have
as well
one more?
ask myself these questions now. I'm fucking with you.
Sorry. I can't
All right.
help it.
Let's see.
Last one.
Last question. All right, cool. Let's make this a good one. Let's make this count.
Those were right. By the way, I love those.
They were
were
cool
great.
questions,
They
right?
were. I
They
feel
were-
like I
they
didn't
were
do a
right.
good job answering, but they were good.
No, you did. You're very smart. You don't need media training. So look. Shout outs to Ange. Call her up if you need some media training one time. You know what I'm saying?
Believe me, it wouldn't be the first. I've definitely helped a few people along the way.
Facts, and myself included. Thank you. So, my last question is, what would you say, you know, in all your years of doing this, you know, from being radio personnel, music artist yourself, you know, music influencer, and just, you know, legendary person, icon in music. What would you say your favorite disposition was?
What do you mean?
Meaning like, this is what you known for, right? But at the end of the day, in the 90s, you had, this is ladies' night. And you know what I mean? You was rapping and shit.
Yeah.
What was your favorite, out
Era?
of all the things that don't apply to you today,
Yeah.
that you did, what was your favorite? Opposed to just being radio personality.
But now can't count, and radio personality can't count. It has to
No,
be
no,
outside
no.
of
It
that.
got to be outside of that.
You know what I like? You know what I like doing? I like helping other people. And sometimes that, people don't even see it.
Yeah.
It'll be like behind there's been a couple of times, maybe as a young artist in here, that I've actually turned the cameras off and been like, we're not going to do this
For
today,
sure.
and here's why.
For sure.
Or after the interview, we'll have a conversation because, you know, I'm not here to hurt nobody. And so
That's
sometimes those relationships are 5-10 years later and they're still rocking, and that gives me like a real type of joy. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they'll touch base like, yo, whatever, you know, a thank you or something will happen, and they'll be like, yo, I remember that day you did. You know what I mean? That type of shit is the real shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
basically, to sum it all up, she's a humanitarian.
oh yeah,
Don't
when I'm
forget
in my
this.
humanitarian mode, nah.
I can
All
dig
of
it.
it. You're
Nah.
so good at this, yo. You should host a show.
I'm with it. You just let me know. Let me interview Tyler with you. What's up?
I would love that.
But yo,
Because
you
you,
just
you know what? Because you could fill in some things that I might not even understand about him, but
Yeah.
then also I would be interested in things that you might not even think to ask him.
I'm just gonna say he's a bigger troll than Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I know.
He's a bigger troll than Soulja Boy. You don't know if yes he is.
Wait a minute.
Yes, he is.
He is a troll for sure. But
He's
Tekashi 6ix9ine,
He's a way bigger
he's
troll
like
than 6ix9ine.
50 Cent level troll.
What we talking about, bro? Tyler the Creator literally come in here, say 30 gay jokes before he says hello to you.
Oh, God.
You get what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like, he's a troll. I'm trying to check. Like, literally, it's people that he used to troll 5 years ago that think the kid hates him, and literally, like, I remember him and Two Chainz had real beef. To Two Chainz' knowledge, right?
2 Chainz thought they had
2
real
Chainz,
beef.
like every time I see 2 Chainz, he ain't fuck with him. Remember, I think you might have interviewed 2 Chainz, right?
Maybe.
And he was just like, man, Tyler the Creator, tell him go ride a bike somewhere or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm listening to fuck that little nigga. I'm telling you, when 2 Chainz made that Pretty Girls Love Trap shit with the pink house, your man Tyler was bumping that every fucking day. I'm talking about, nah, bro, call up 2 Chainz, bro. Just tell him. Call him, bro. I had to FaceTime this nigga 2 Chainz like, yo, bro, this nigga want to tell you how much he love your album. I put him on the phone. These niggas is bonding and shit. Like, I'm trying to tell you, bro, he's a troll. You'll think he'll meet you. You'll be like, hey, Tyler, fuck you, and walk away. You'll be like, yo, this nigga's a jerk. Like, you really think he on some Michael Jordan? You know how Michael Jordan stories, like, Michael Jordan was an asshole?
I have heard many of those.
You feel me? That's Tyler
crazy.
The Creator.
You've heard them too?
Yeah. I just started hearing them. That's what's so
I've
crazy.
Heard serious.
I've heard some shit.
I've heard about 4 or 5 like ones that I was like, what?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I heard it's like AI talk about MJ. I heard so many players talk about MJ.
That's hysterical.
Like, he just like a bully on the court. Off the court, he an asshole.
I know somebody who met him and asked him, and they had Jordans on the whole thing, and asked him for an autograph, and he's like, I've always wanted to meet you. Can I get a picture or whatever? And he said, you always wanted to meet me? He's like, well, now you met me, so just you have that memory, which you need a picture for, and broke out on him.
Yo, you know what though? Can I say something?
You can. You may. Yes, you may. Look at you, raise your hand and everything.
Yeah, we in a class right now. May I please say something?
Mm-hmm.
Not to justify that, but I could comment on how a lot of times people might come up to you asking for pictures and autographs because you're a famous person.
Mm-hmm.
Not because they're a fanatic, a fan, a supporter, inspired. Mm-hmm. Usually, I see a famous person, I need to go up on Snapchat or Instagram. I respect if he's just like, yo, because what happened to, I do autographs because that's tangible, and I feel like you'll cherish that. You know, it's sentimental.
Yeah.
Usually, I don't take pictures because I'm walking, and I just don't like that shit. I'm not too good, none of that. I just really don't be on that time. Like, y'all see, I barely post on Instagram like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not my style right now. Like, that's just not what I'm on.
So if a fan rolls up to you, you prefer not to take a picture? You prefer to give them an autograph?
I prefer to converse
have a conversation,
with them.
right?
Yeah, I prefer to really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I prefer it when they come up to me like, yo, this changed my life, or I love when you did this. Keep going. Damn, thank you. That's a trophy. For real.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
But what do they get when they walk away? They got to have something to walk away with.
Like Michael Jordan said, you got to meet
that moment?
Nah, for real. No, because we sharing the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
What do I get to take from that situation?
Yeah, yeah.
Think about it. You making me just like I made you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like Andre said. He said, if I don't eat if you don't move your feet. He said, I don't eat if you don't move your feet. So we like neck to neck.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the truth. It's like at the end of the day, you could be an average person that just want a photo with a celebrity, or you could really be a supporter. Cherish every memory worth while I don't get from a picture. Mm. I remember it because it's here, because it happened, because I cherish it. And that's what if you really fuck with me and you really love me and I'm in a rush, be understanding. Yeah, I do pictures sometimes, but I'm just saying most of the time niggas ain't in the mood. You got shit you doing, and imagine if you get asked for 300 times a day for a picture, and I'm not exaggerating. Mm-hmm. On average, it's at least 150. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's 150 pictures.
Yeah, 150
It's a little bit part of the job, though, no, right?
No.
No?
Mm-mm. You didn't sign up. That's not part of your job description. Mm-hmm. Look at Frank Ocean.
There is really no job description. You define, I guess, what it is.
Exactly
right?
my point. And that's my thing. I want you to remember me for my accomplishments and my aspirations and what I inspire you to do. Like, I really want these kids to be as jiggy as they could be as smart as you could be. Yo, we from the same place. There's no reason why you don't have the good vernacular. You got to be intelligent. You can't let these niggas play you. None of that, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm trying to just help them do that. That's what I'm on. Like, other than that, I'm trying to make visuals. I'm trying to make movies for people to see my vision. That's the only way to show them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you could always verbally tell somebody something, and that's when you do it through the music. But visually, that component is very important, and that's why I take so much pride in directing my own videos. That's why I take pride in shooting my own covers. Do it yourself, because these kids is doing it themselves, and it starts with a mixtape. And trust me, before you know it, you could do it. You can apply that with anything you're doing. I'm hanging around hackers and nerds right now. I'm not even with niggas that's cool like that. Like, half the niggas I've dressed around, they wear the same shit as me because I give it to them like free clothes. Like, other than that, like, you know,
Right, that's what you're trying to do.
that's what I'm on.
Well, I want a picture today, so sorry.
Then you got
I
me
need
there.
to capture. I need to capture the memories today.
I need one too.
All right, good. We're on it. One time, ASAP Rocky, y'all. Spot 105.1.
Peace.